Our generation cares deeply about the awesome natural resources and the potential that exists in the world around us. Experiences in the environmental and natural resources career pathway are a chance to marry a passion for the outdoors with technical knowledge and skills in a way that serves Minnesota and our natural resources at the same time. While student interest may start with a love for hunting or a required school science project, the skills learned through supervised agricultural experiences in the environmental and natural resource systems are directly related to real, rewarding careers right here in Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Greg Knudsen. I'm a refuge manager with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. That's part of the Department of the Interior with the federal government. I work at Rydell and Glacial Ridge National Wildlife Refuges. They're located in northwest Minnesota, specifically Polk County. I got my undergraduate degree in wildlife management at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. I followed that up with a master's degree in zoology at North Dakota State University. Initially, my career took me to North Dakota, where I worked in several different locations for both the U.S. Geological Survey and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. I served as a wildlife biologist. I continued on as a wildlife biologist, and my main duties as a wildlife biologist were the inventory, monitoring, and research of wildlife and their habitats. In 2015, I decided to switch gears a little bit, and I transitioned from the wildlife biology career path to the management career path. So as a refuge manager, I oversee refuge operations as a whole, including things like budget and supervision of staff. You know, day to day, my job, I do spend a fair bit of time outside. I spend quite a bit of time interacting with a wide variety of people. But another neat thing about my job in the natural resources job with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is the opportunity for travel. Over the years, I've had an opportunity to travel to China, Alaska, really all over the country, you know, multiple trips to Washington, D.C. So that's a neat part. The highlights for me are protecting and managing the habitats that support those wildlife species that we're entrusted with protecting. Another highlight for me is mentoring that next generation of wildlife professionals. When they come in as young seasonal employees and I get a chance to help guide their career path, that's pretty rewarding for me. Thanks for the opportunity to tell you a little about myself and my career, and best wishes to you all as you pursue your own careers.
Professionals in the environmental and natural resource systems have built upon the abilities and perspectives gained through exploratory, research, placement, and entrepreneurship projects. All ways our FFA members have grown in the past year. Please help us to celebrate our top environmental and natural resource system students in the Agriscience and Proficiency Award programs. Agriscience projects in the area of environmental service and natural resource systems might compare the movement of water through different soil types, or study the effects of cropping practices on wildlife in order to understand the impact of human activity on environments and protect natural resources. Division 1 recognizes individual projects from grades 7 and 8. In 2020, our third place scientist is Isabel Schumi from the Academy for Sciences and Agriculture FFA. Cameron Stegman from the Waseca FFA chapter is our second place participant, and first place from the Hancock FFA chapter is Kendra Kale, whose project studied erosion. Congratulations, Kendra!
Division 3 recognizes individual researchers in grades 9 or 10. In third place is Denami Stewart from the Academy for Sciences and Agriculture FFA. Second place is Julia Carlson from the Kirkhoven Murdoch Sundberg FFA. And first place goes to Madeline Mellinger from the Academy for Sciences and Agriculture FFA, whose project focused on how substances in water filters impact water purification. Way to go, Madeline!
Division 5 highlights the achievements of individuals in grades 11 and 12. In 2020, the third place Division 5 winner is Tyreek Freeman Brantley from the Academy for Sciences and Agriculture. From the AFSA FFA chapter, second place goes to Benjamin, and we're proud to celebrate Lindsay Christensen, also from the Academy for Sciences and Agriculture FFA chapter, for their work studying fertilizer and its impact on water quality as our state winner. Congratulations!
Division 6 features teams of scientists in their junior and senior years as they work cooperatively to tackle agricultural questions. This year's first place finishers are Brock Angler and Hunter Wiltz from the Kirkhoven-Murdoch-Sunburg FFA chapter. Their work researching rifled slugs, smoothbore slugs, and muzzle loaders earned them the top spot. Congratulations! Proficiency Award winners in environmental science and natural resources respect, preserve, and invest in land, water, and wildlife. These students esteem the potential that already exists in the world around us and act to increase appreciation, use, and value of these resources. The Agriscience Research Integrated Area recognizes students actively involved in agricultural research and experimentation that doesn't quite fit in animal or plant systems alone. Their projects shed light on how agriculture serves and interacts with the world around us. This award area is sponsored by Minnesota Grain and Feed Association, and our 2020 finalists are Lauren Krieger from Kirkhoven-Murdoch-Sunburg, Paige Stuber from Academy for Sciences and Agriculture, and Darren Williamson from Atwater Cosmos Grove City. The 2020 winner is Paige Stuber from Academy for Sciences and Agriculture FFA. Paige has designed and completed 3 research projects focusing on the dairy industry. She has studied bioplastic, pasteurization, and milk alternatives. Great job, Paige!
The Forest Management and Products area is sponsored by C&M Walsh Logging Incorporated and highlights students increasing the economic value of a forest through practices such as thinning, reforestation, disease control, Christmas tree farming, working for forest management agencies, and more. Our top students are Dylan Heiderscheit from Medford, Wyatt Simon from Maple River, and Bo Winkler from Grand Rapids. And the winner is Wyatt Simon of the Maple River chapter. He works in forestry by cutting, splitting, hauling, and burning wood. He has worked with a variety of trees including oak, white, and red elm, ash, oak, and hackberry. Congratulations, Wyatt!
Outdoor recreation isn't just fun and games. These students work developing and providing outdoor recreational activities for public or family use, such as agritourism, vacation cabins, camping areas, fishing and hunting, or winter sports guides. This area is sponsored by Johnson Outdoors. And our finalists are Hannah Clennon from Redwood Valley, Sierra Kitsaka from Thief River Falls, and McKenna Yilanemi from Detroit Lakes. And the 2020 winner from Redwood Valley FFA is Hannah Clennon. She helps young children with disabilities learn how to ride horses, and she demonstrates grooming, teaches about tack and equipment, and handling. Way to go, Hannah.
Endeavoring to improve the quality and availability of fish and wildlife through habitat improvement, surveys, trapping, or even stalking fish and wild game can earn a student a state-level proficiency in wildlife production and management. Sponsored by George and Mary Peekle, the finalists are Briar Gadatz, Malacca, Lance Sawatsky, Kirkhoven-Murdoch-Sunburg. Congratulations, Briar Gadatz of Malacca FFA. Briar works with trapping and predator control. He maintains and checks about 500 traps each day throughout the season. Great work, Briar. Congratulations to each of our winners. First place projects and applications will advance for judging at the national level this summer, but every environmental and natural resource system experience takes students one step forward to successful lifestyles and careers. If you're interested in learning more about environmental and natural resource systems, talk to your agriculture teacher about how to start a supervised agricultural experience that fits in your community and prepares you for the bright future you deserve.